Yeah, good evening everyone. Am I audible?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening. I hope you all familiar with HTML and CSS now. So in the previous class I have started JS, right? A few basics I have told to you. So
Yes, ma'am.
let's continue with the JS today. Wait a second. Yeah, is the screen visible for everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, today we are going to discuss about the JavaScript. First, what is a JavaScript? Which is a programming language, okay, which is used to make the interactive web pages. Okay, in that the basic thing is there are three ways of JavaScript, which I have told you, right? One is inline, the other is internal, and the other is external. Okay, inline is we are going to use script attribute. For the internal we are going to use script tag, and for the external we are going to create a new file with the extension of .js. Whatever the file name you can put, it will be your choice, but the extension should be .js, and there should be a link between that HTML and JavaScript file, right? So for that purpose, here we are going to use a script tag, okay, and source attribute. Like we have used link tag in the CSS, right? If we are going to create and another .css file, then we have written a tag in the head section of HTML, right? That is a link tag. In that, h reference attribute is indicating that CSS file, and this link tag is going to link the HTML file and the CSS file. So as like that, here we are going to use script tag, okay, for linking the HTML and that .js JavaScript file. So this is the basic part of the JavaScript. So in this, first, let's see why we are going to use this JavaScript. So these are going to use for showing alerts, means if you are going to fill any Google form or else any application form, if you have missed a field, then it is going to show you a warning message like it is a required field. You have to show like it must be filled, okay. So it is going to validate that, means the form is filled or not, okay, and it shows the alert messages to you to fill them, okay. And it can also perform the calculations, for performing the calculations and all, for changing the web content, so for the interactive websites. So for these and all, the JavaScript is mainly important. And when coming to the real life, we are going to see many websites like apps and all, right, like Instagram, YouTube. So those are the real time examples of JavaScript. They are using JavaScript, okay. So without JavaScript we are not going to have a dynamic websites. So it will be just a static, means we are not going to perform any operations on that web page, okay. For the dynamic nature, for the interactive nature with the user, here we are going to use this JavaScript, okay. The setup I have told you, right? There will be a three ways. One is internal, inline, external. So these are the ways. Here inline, in the sense we are going to mention that like whatever the action we need, that will be mentioned in the tag itself. Okay, if we are going to use inline in the sense, we are going to use this script tag. Okay, we are going to write the total content inside the script tag. Okay, that is the purpose of using this. Okay, so this alert method is used for popping up a message. Okay, for popping up a message. So that is a method. So don't get confused. You can know the many things during the course. Next, external JavaScript. As I have told you, right, the external JavaScript JS written in separate JS file, right, .js file is called as external JavaScript. Okay, for example, you have written a HTML file. In that, you have to mention the script tag, and also you have to mention the source attribute. In that source attribute itself, you have to mention the name of the JavaScript file which you are going to create for the that specific HTML document, like file. Okay, so that is a main important thing. You have to use script tag. Okay, if you are going to use script.js like a JavaScript file for some HTML file, then you have to mention this script tag in the HTML code, so that it will be linked to the JS part. Okay, and when come to the variables, what is a variable? Actually, I have told this in the previous class, so let me know, can anyone answer this question? What is a variable? Yeah, yes, of course, it is a name given to the memory cell. It is used to store data, stores the data. Yeah, a variable is a container to store the values. Yes, of course. What type of data? It's nothing. It going to hold some data. So those type of storage or containers are called as variables. Okay, I think so. You'll be listen this variables and variable name in many programming languages in your theoretical sessions, right? Like in Java, Python, there will be variables like that. Only in this JavaScript also there will be variables. Those variables is nothing but a container which is storing the data. Okay. In real life, when we are going to see, we are drinking water, right? Every day we are bringing bottles. That bottle is a container, and that water is a data. Okay, when compared to this, so the bottle is a variable and the water is a data. So the container which is holding some data, here the bottle is a container holding some data like a water. So that is a data and variable. Okay, which is a real time example, so that you can clearly understood what is a variable. So now there will be a syntax, right? In every programming language, there must be a syntax. Okay. So the main syntax in the JavaScript is how we are going to write these variables, how we are going to store the values in the variables in this JavaScript, in the sense. Here we have to use a keyword, that is let, let. So let variable name means here you can give any variable name. You can give X, Y, Z name or anything. You can give any name, and this should be a value of your variable name. Okay, means this is the data and this is the variable. Simple. And you have to mention in this syntax. Okay, there should be semicolon at the end of the line. This is the syntax. So let us see an example. Let name equal to Prasanna. Here name is a variable, Prasanna equals to value. Okay, let is a keyword. So now I hope you are going to understand this variable part. So here how we are going to print this variable? There will be a print. like print method or print line, right? In Java there will be a system.out.println. In Python there will be a simple method print. So like that there will be something to print in a programming language, right? So in this programming language we are going to write a line that is console.log method. Okay, in that method what you want to print you have to give it in a braces. So it is going to print the name, means my value. Name is a variable, right? So that data it is going to be print. So it is going to be print prasanna. Okay, so this is the output of the print line. This is a print line in the JS, which is a console.log of name. Okay, next, data types. What is a data type? Why we are going to use the data type? Can anyone say? Yeah, okay. The type of that is being stored, type of data. Okay. I need some more responses. Even though same answer, you have to put. If you are getting the same answer, it is okay. That's your thought, right? You have to express that. So just put a message. Data type is used to represent the type of data need to be stored. Okay. Yeah, actually, the all answers are correct. Data type is a type of the data you are going to store in the variable. Okay. See, I have stored here, let name equal to Prasanna, right? So here Prasanna is a data. Which type of data it is? It is a string type of data. So that type of data which we are going to store in a variable is called a data type. Okay. There will be some important data types. Those are string, number, and boolean. And the another important thing is here JS is a dynamically typed language, which means like a Python. So in the Python you're going to directly give the, like, assign the values to the variables so that it can know, according to the value it will decide the type of the data. Okay, you're not going to mention the data type. Like in Java I'm going to mention int x is equals to 5, means I'm saying that I'm storing a integer variable, like integer data type in that x. But in Python, I'll directly write the line that x equal to 5 without writing the data type. So the Python itself can say like you are storing a number in this variable, so it is an integer. So likewise in the JavaScript also it automatically takes a data type. So here I have given let city equal to Bangalore, right? It is going to be take it as a string because I have mentioned the characters here, right? So it is going to be take it as a string data type. If I am going to mention let marks equal to 90, then it is going to take as a numerical data type. Okay, and boolean means the false, true and false values. Okay, true or false values is called as a boolean data type. If we are going to store any true or false values in a variable, then it is called as a boolean data type. So let is passed is a variable here and true is a boolean value here. If you are going to store a true or false anything, then it is going to be taken as a boolean value. Okay, let's see a combined example here. Let name equal to Prasanna, let age equal to 21, let is student equal to true. So here, first name is a string data type, age is a number data type, and is student is a boolean data type. Okay, I hope you are getting the difference between these data types and how we are going to declare these data types. And See here, I have printed these three values using the console.log, which is used for printing an element in the JavaScript. So here I have used console.log of name. Name in the sense what it is going to be print Prasanna. Okay. Console.log of age. Now it is going to be print 21. Okay, now console dot log of is student. Now it is going to be present true. Okay, now what is an operator? Let me get the answer. What is an operator? Why we are using these operators? I need just at least 10 answers. I'm expecting at least 10 responses from you. Yep, guys, please respond. First, first let me know, have you all understood about the class till now? Jahnavi, will you please unmute yourself? Jahnavi, Jahnavi, will you please unmute yourself? Yeah, an operator is a symbol that performs an operation. Okay, okay, some elaborated answer from Shafia. Okay, what about the remaining people? First, let me know, have you all understood up to now what is JavaScript, why we are using this JavaScript, and how we are going to declare the variables, how we are going to give the data types. Yeah, Faizan, there are four types you have mentioned. What are the types? Like, will you please explain that? What are you saying about? Yeah, Faizan, you can unmute yourself or else please type in the text box. Yeah, make it fast. Yeah, remaining people, will you please answer? Please answer for the questions. If you guys respond, then it will be better, right? I can understand that I'll be able to get my point or not. Oh, you are telling about the types of operators. Okay. I haven't asked about the types of operators. I have just asked you about what is an operator, why we are using them. Different operations. What is the different operation means? Yeah, okay, let me say. An operator is a symbol used for calculations. Yes, of course, Ananya. The all the answers are correct. But the exact answer is an operator is used to perform an operation between two operands. Okay, two operands, and it is used for making some calculations. Okay, the combined answer of all yours. Okay, so that is, and what is the main purpose is in the sense to perform some calculations. The purpose of the operations is nothing but perform some calculations on the operands. Okay, so the main types of operators are arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operator. Okay, so the arithmetic operator in the sense used for calculations. I hope you all know these operators because I think so you have already like gone through your theoretical subjects, right? So for that purpose, I'm saying like you all know. That's why I'm just explaining what are the operators existed in it. Okay. Now let me say. So there are three types of operators. One is arithmetic operator and the other is comparison operator and the third is logical operator. Arithmetic operators means used for calculations. Okay, main arithmetic operators are addition operator, subtraction operator, multiplication operator and division operator. I hope you all know about how they will be work, right? Addition in the sense they are going to perform sum of the two terms. Okay, and subtraction in the sense they are going to perform the subtraction, means they are going to less the something like minus something, and multiplication in the sense they are going to multiply the two operands, and division in the sense they are going to divide the two operands. Okay, now what are the comparison operators? Comparison operators means it is used to values. Why means if I want to compare any two things, like if they are equal or not, if they are greater than something, if they are less than something, are they equal or not, are they not equal? So like that, if I want to compare any element like any value with another value, then I am going to use this comparison operators. Okay, there are four type of operators in comparison operators. They are equal, not equal, greater than, sorry, greater than, less than. So here equal is going to be represent as a equal to means double equal to. If we are going to use a single equal to symbol, then it is going to assign the value to the variable. Okay, if you are using double equal to symbols, then it is going to uh, equal like comparing the two values. Okay, I'll show, don't worry. Not equal in the sense, I'll show, wait, I'll show. See, these are the symbols. For equal to you're going to mention two equal to operators. Okay, if you are going to use only single means, then it is going to assign a value, like I have assigned a value right here. See in this, let marks equal to 90. Then this 90 is going to assign to this marks. So for the assignment, you are going to use only single equal operator. For the comparison, you are going to use double equal operator. That is the difference. Don't get confused. And not equal to in the sense something like 55 is not equal to 45. So it will display true, right? Because it is not equal to each other. So that's why it is going to display a boolean output for you. Okay, this comparison operators all going to display boolean output only. Okay, not a value. This entire comparison operator is going to display boolean output like either true or false. Okay, and the other operator is greater than, as you all know, and the other operator is less than. Okay, now if you want to write a code, then it is going to be write console dot log a greater than b. Okay, console dot log a greater than b in the sense print the result of a greater than b. See, here I have given the values of a is a 10, b is 20. Is a greater than b? No. So it is going to be print false. Okay, this is the functionality of the greater than operator. Not only greater than, you can use any of these of operator, comparison operators. And the logical operators. Logical operators are and or not. Okay, these are used to combine the conditions. Like if I want to combine two things, I'm going to use and. Okay, see, first let us see the output. Let age equal to 20 I have given. Now console.log age greater than 18 and age less than 25 means I'm going to take the like aged people which are greater than 18 and which are less than 25 means from 18 to 25 I'm going to get the people who are having the age from 18 to 25. So here I'm totally giving though these two and performing end operation between these two means if these two are having true only, then we get the result. Okay, it will be true. End operation means true equals to true means if this condition becomes true and this condition becomes true, then the result will be true. Okay, if we are going to use here or symbols, then if any one of the condition will be true, then it is going to be true. Okay, not in the sense no one is going to, like, it is negating the result means it is oppositing the results of yours. Okay, if it is true, it is going to negate it means the result will be false. So like that we are going to use this logical operators. If you are going to use this in a code, then you can get. Okay, so this one line is not enough for you to understand this. Okay, first let me know, have you all understood about this data types, operators, variables, and the basics of JS? Just please raise your hands. How many of you understood the class? Only 16 members. What about the remaining two people? Two. What about the remaining two people? Have you understood? Or else you have, like, you put your phone and just went for anything. Yeah, it's okay. Leave about them. Now, I'll just explain a very simple and basic code to you, like to show the working of the JS. Okay. so that you can understand how this JS is going to work. Yeah, how is going to like the websites is going to be dynamic. Okay, just a very small thing. Okay, so let me show to you. Wait, is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So first let me explain about the code, how I have written this. See, this is all, you know, head section and all, and in the body section I have given a heading JavaScript basics, and in this I have created a button. Okay, in that button I have given a functionality. See here, on click show message, I have given a method. This line means that if I am going to click on the button, then you have to go to the show message functionality. Where is the show message functionality? This is a function. Okay, I'll say, don't get panic. Ma'am, you don't say about the functions. Now you're explaining about the function. No, don't get panic. So this is I think so you all know function is a block of code. Okay, which is going to have a group of statements. That is nothing but the function. And here in this we are going to give, like in JS you are going to give a function keyword, and you have to mention a function method. In that you are going to write the block of code. Okay, so here I have mentioned a simple button, and it is going to perform this functionality. So I have given a text to that, click me. In that button I have given a text that is click me. Okay, so here you have to observe that I have written this JS code in where script tag only. So it is a internal JS itself. Okay, so in that script tag only, and the script tag is mentioned in the body tag itself, not in the head tag. The script tag is mentioned in the body tag itself. Okay, and function show message, in that function I have given an alert method with a message welcome to JavaScript. So this alert method is going to give a pop-up message to you. Okay, with whatever the text we have given here. So that is the purpose of here alert message. Okay, so here I have navigated to this method. So if I am going to click on the click me button, it should go to the functionality, means it should pop up a message welcome to JavaScript. So this is the basic structure of JS you have to written. This is the inline, sorry, internal. So this is the inline. Okay, here I have mentioned JavaScript functionality, right? So this is a inline, and here I have mentioned a script tag, right? This is a internal. If I'm going to write this code in another JS, that is called as a external JS. Okay, now let's see the output of this code. Very simple code. See, there is a heading of JavaScript basics, right? This is a click me button. If I'm going to click on this, we need to get a pop-up message of welcome to JavaScript. So let's see how it will be displayed or not. So see, welcome to JavaScript, a pop-up message, an alert for me. Okay, you can give any alert. Okay, please save your password, please mention your details. Like you can give any alert message to the users, but here I have given a just welcome to JavaScript message. Okay, so this is the basic structure of the JavaScript you're going to execute. So I hope you all understood about the code and the functionality of JavaScript. So let me know how many of you understood about this. Please down your hands and again raise your hands. Please down your hands and again raise your hands. Like how many of you understood the code and how many of you understood the JS functionality? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Can anyone write this very simple code and execute and show it to your friends? Even the simple code you have to execute, then only you can understand, right? So, will anyone? You can voluntarily share the screen. Can anyone share your screen? It just takes 5 minutes. Please respond. Yeah, Anifa, will you please share your screen and show the simple code output? It's very simple, right? Anifa, are you there? Okay, will anyone? Yeah, Balaji, will you? Or else Faizan? At least respond me by unmuting yourself. Are you ready to share or not? Yeah, Ragini, will you please share your screen? Ragini. Yeah, Balaji is presenting. Yeah, click on open with live server. Right click on the workspace. Right click on the workspace. Yeah, there only. Right click. Right click, then there will be a open with live server option for you. Or else you have started your server, right? Go live. Yeah, there will be a page, I think so, opened in your tabs. Like see in the bottom in your laptop, there will be opened a browser. You have to open that. It might be Chrome or Edge for Firefox. Right click on it, right click on it. Right click there, right click there. Right click, yeah, open with live server. Open with live server. Yeah, click on that, open with live server. No, you haven't clicked on the open with live server. You click the below option. So again, try Balaji, open with live server. Or else you can go to your folder in file manager and double tap in the on the HTML file. It will directly redirect to the browser. Okay. Okay, share the entire screen, not single window. Share the entire screen. That's why it is not showing the output. Yeah, okay. Now click on the button. Yeah, that's the output. And click on the button. Yeah, there will be a welcome to JavaScript. Okay. Now go to the code Balaji. Code. Your written code. Yeah, let me explain this. So see here, Balaji written a code and he mentioned on click message here he mentioned the name of the function like whatever he required. It might be uh, change. Okay, the Balaji mentioned message, that is his function's name, and my function name is like I have mentioned like show my message, right? So I have mentioned, wait a second, show message. I have mentioned show message and he mentioned message. Likewise, you can change your function name, okay, but the function keyword must be there and the parentheses also should be there, okay. And on click on the button you have to redirect to the message function. In that message function, what he mentioned, there is a alert message he mentioned, that is welcome to JS. So that if he pressed on the click button, there will be a pop-up message, that is a alert message, that is welcome to JS. So this is how we are going to make the websites interactive and dynamic. So this is the functionality. This is how the syntax of the JS. Okay. Thank you, Balaji. You can stop the screen. So this is the about the session. I think so you all understood about the class. So let me give a second to you. If you are having any doubts, please let me know. At least place in the chat box. I'll respond. I'll give a minute to you. If you are having any doubts, you can share with me. Or else you can leave. Anyone having doubts will stay in the meet. If nobody is having the doubts, then you can leave the meet.